Okay, socials updated. Hopefully some people know that this is live now. Just going to give it a couple of minutes whilst I hide behind this visual. Hello, No Trust Jen. I'll be visible soon. Don't you worry. All good. All good. Hope you're doing okay. There's a couple of minutes. Let's switch over to the main attraction. Hello. I'm on screen now with my glowing. There we go. Right. Good evening. Hello, everybody. Yeah, welcome back to the Sonic Yoda streams. Um, yeah, showcase style thing that I'm doing here. Going to look at some fixed screen racing games, which I've been wanting to do for a while. Sorry to hear that you're still a little painful, lovely. But yeah, I hope that clears up soon. So yeah, I'm going to go through a little historical journey through the world of fixed screen racing games, which is a subgenre of racing that I have a lot of fondness for. Um, I, I've tried to figure out like how to describe it right, but like seeing the entire circuit on screen and not having the thing scroll, I don't know what it is about it. It's just visually very appealing. um, I tried to think about it. Hey Gothbin, thanks for jumping in as always. Appreciate it. But yeah, like I'm saying, I'm trying to describe what I like about fixed screen races, and I think it's like a toyetic quality. It's that whole like it's an interactive map almost, you know. Um, and also there's the do you remember the old like rug, which was like a town map, and then you could do your toys on it. It has that sort of quality to it as well, I guess. Um, that's kind of what I like about it. It's very toyetic, I think. So yeah, um, you still get them every now and again, but like it definitely feel like the heyday of like fixed screen racing games was late 80s, early 90s sort of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little look at quite a few of them tonight. We're gonna start with Sprint One, which you can currently see on screen at the moment. Um, so yeah, 1978, I think this released. Never had one of those rugs, but I know exactly what you mean. My friend had one, and it was great. I'm pretty sure we had one when I was very, very young, but God knows what happened to it. Probably ruined. Um, but yeah, I also had God. I used to have a Micro Machines playset, which was like a racing helmet, and it opened up and revealed like an oval circuit, which was awesome. I was obsessed with that thing, and you could ping Micro Machines around it. Really good little thing. I do still have a Micro Machines playset. I've got the Super Stunt City up here, which I found at like a toy fair. God knows how long ago. I need to really open that up and have a little muck around with that again. But yeah, let's stick a coin in the old Sprint one, and we'll have a go with this. Hopefully this is set up to work correctly. I'm just going to try and remind myself what the inputs are. Okay, so we do have gears in this one. So the XCV. Okay, cool. Right. God, this is going to get a bit nuts. No brake. Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's just go nuts. So yeah, this is early days. I never got into Micro Machines, but the Mega Drive games were great. Not quite a single screen, but scroll in a million times. Not really much. Absolutely, this whole top-down aesthetic is very similar, obviously, but obviously fixed screen. It doesn't have to scroll. You can see everything on one screen, and I kind of like that. And I think again, another thing I like about it is the whole sort of like Pac-Man quality. I think so. You can see the whole thing in one go. You can see where all the races are. You know, you can play it a little bit more strategically because you can see where everybody is. No one's off screen. No one's going to jump you. There's no sort of rubber banding because you can see it all. So yeah, there's that as well. Right, let's do it. Sprint 1. Your car is white. Oh, okay, there we go. We're off. Ah, okay. Can we get up to gear 4? Okay, I'll just leave it in 4th gear, and hopefully it will just speed up. It's slowly getting there. There we go. So yeah, the car kind of like goes out of control once you get like hit by another car, and the tracks just randomly change as you progress. Oh god, this really needs like a break. It doesn't have the nice like skidding round corners that you'll get with the later sprint games. Um, with later sprint games, if you just let go of the gas, you will like send it into a drift essentially. Okay, 3rd gear is pretty manageable. There we go. I'm off. I'm off. So I guess you just pay for time in this one, and the circuits just randomly change. That's interesting. I'm trying to remember if any of these Sprint like arcade versions are on Atari 50. I think they might be. I didn't also realise that this was mono, so apologies if this is only in one channel, because I'm only hearing it in my right ear at the moment. Oh, come on. Let's go. But yeah, like... So this is the earlier Sprint game, obviously. But it's definitely, like... It's very playable. I would have liked to have had the, you know, the nice drifting around the corners, but I'm not gonna knock it. It's still very controllable. I don't know how necessary it is to have the gearing in this one. It feels like it's a little bit too involved for such a simple premise. Way! Oh, we're gonna run out of time. Yeah, I wonder what happens when you run out of time. Is that it? Is it just over? Yeah, game over. Okay, so your score is basically how long you can go, essentially. Okay, interesting. Am I getting anything for overtaking? Because I can see the score going up, just from, you know, movement. Yeah, the animation's nice, isn't it? Definitely. And you got to remember as well, like, you control this with a proper, like, analog steering wheel on the actual arcade cabinet. I've got it mapped to an analog stick, which feels fine, I've got to say. I'm just intrigued as to how the scoring works. God damn it. Am I getting any extra score for overtaking? Or is it all just based on how far you go? Smash! I think it's just based on how far you go. So you're literally just paying for time. Stop driving into me! I'm never going to catch these guys to overtake. They've lapped me already. Wait! There we go. But yeah, an impressive little start, I think. Obviously, for a game of this vintage, I think what it's doing is pretty cool. Analog control, nice smooth rotating cars, very clear what everything is supposed to be. Obviously limited in colour and detail, but that will change as we progress. I'll let this credit run through and then we'll move on to the next sprint game. I do have a little running order that I'd like to go through tonight, so yeah. Oh, also I should mention as well, we reached 100 followers on Twitch, which is cool. So yeah, if you are following, thank you so much. That's really appreciated. I don't know how I'm how far I'm going to take the old Twitch thing. It's very much just a casual thing I do when I've got some time, free time. But yeah, it's all super appreciated. As always, I kind of want to, you know, steer you towards SegaDriven.com and my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@SegaDriven. Published a new video today about Sonic CBD, which is a cool little fan game that I've been meaning to feature for God knows how long. And they recently, yeah, uploaded a new build. Game over. So yeah, nice to finally have that on the channel. I uploaded a new pack manufactured on Monday as well, my first LCD game. But yes, right, so that is Sprint 1. So let's move on. Also, apparently I wasn't following before because I'm bad at Twitch. It's all good, don't worry about it. Right, there is a Sprint 2, but I'm going to jump over to Sprint 4 because it's basically the same, except you can play as, you know, it's up to 4 players. So I'm pretty sure these are on cocktail cabinets, which is why it's sort of mirrored at the top there. Because I think, yeah, 2 players will sit one end, 2 players will sit the other end. So yeah, so this is a proper sequel now. We've upgraded the graphics a little bit. We've got color. Look at that, different colored cars. And yeah, we're gonna go through this quickly. I'm just gonna again quickly check the old controls there. So we do have gears again. Okay, so we haven't quite gone out of gears. That's fine. No problems with that. So let's go. Stick that in there. Just got to wait for anybody else to join in, but as I'm playing on my own, that's probably not going to happen. Right, okay, cool. So I'm the yellow car. Let's gear up. Gear up again. So very similar controls to the previous one, just with a little more visual detail and some color. I'm guessing the other cars aren't coloured because they're not controlled by human characters? Human players, sorry? Human characters. So when they're AI, they're obviously just white. I'm not too sure if this is going to do the same course changing thing. So I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully you're not just getting this in mono out of one channel as well. I'm wondering if it's just my headset needs little... Oh, I'm getting a little bit of audio in the left channel. What's going on there? Maybe need to have a little muck around with the volume wheel on the headset. Okay, so we're just experiencing the same track at the moment. And I can't see like a timer. So I'm wondering how this progresses. Because I can see that... Oh, okay, so it's just 100 seconds on any track. Okay, interesting. So if I stick another credit in... Press Ah, okay. So you select your track on this one. Well, that's nice. Let's give that one a go. I'm just going to have a quick muck around with the old headset. See if that helps. There we go. I can hear it in both channels now. Much better. So in a weird way, this one's a little bit less featured. I kind of liked the shifting circuits. It feels like you're making some sort of progress. Whereas this one, again, there's no start-finish line. It doesn't tell you what position you're in. You just sort of race for 100 seconds and then that's the end of your credit. Interesting. But obviously you can play it 4-player, so that's a step up. But yeah, we haven't got quite, you know, traditional racing game set up yet. In there's a start, finish, straight laps and positioning. It's very much just go and drive a car with your friends for 100 seconds, which is definitely unique. Kind of chill though, I've got to say. Hey. Yeah, I'm still not the biggest fan of the old gearing, I've got to say. I feel like that needs to be simplified or just made automatic. I don't know how it would work on the actual cabinet itself. I'm guessing there's a gear stick. Okay, there we go. We've done another circuit there. This one's a little bit more like limited, I think. I kind of liked the gradual progression through different circuits of the Sprint one. Um, there is a game called Sprint 2 as well, which is basically the same as Sprint 1, but obviously gives you two player. Whereas Sprint 4 is a proper sequel. Speaking of sequels, let's jump ahead again, and we'll do the mighty Sprint 8. I'm pretty sure this one is on Atari 50. So again, similar in style, definitely a cocktail table, but you can now play with 8 cars on circuit, which is pretty nuts. So yeah, I'm just gonna. Oh, I should quickly look at the input just in case the things have changed. Oh, look at that! There's just a gear shift in this one. There's no gears particular, so you've only got a high and low gear. So if I press that, there we go. You should speed up. Oh, okay. You press the button and it gears up. Whoa! Look at me go. The cornering in this one's a lot tighter. Whoa! It's a lot twitchier. I'm sure this would control better with the actual analog, like, steering wheel. Whoa! This has got the skidding. Yeah, if you let go of the gas, you get that nice drift. Ooh, this is feeling a lot better to play now. Ah, look at me go! Yes, mate. Whoa! So I'm the red car. Oh, I forgot to mention as well. Yeah, we've got different coloured cars in this one, and it would appear that, yeah, even if they're AI this time, they all stay a different colour. Shift down, shift up. Let's go. So we're getting there in the control department now. Like this is starting to feel more like a modern sprint game now with the skidding around corners. But we've still got the old style gear shifting. It's a little bit more simplified now on this one in that you've just got a button that just, yeah, shifts between the gears, high and low. Makes it a little bit easier to manage. But we've still got, I think it's just, yeah, timed play, essentially. Which is interesting. So let's stick another credit in, and we'll see if we can change. Yeah, we can change circuits. That one's a little bit more simplistic. Let's see if that works nicer. Interesting. Right, away we go. Shift. Shift. Speed! Oh, crashed already. Come on. Faster. It's so twitchy. Ah, you son of... And they've always maintained that, like, if you drive through another car, it sort of, like, sends the steering a bit wild to simulate a collision. Go! Go! But yeah, you're just paying for time. There's no start-finish straight. There's no laps. There's no positioning. It's just drive a little car around a circuit and have fun. And do it with 7 other friends, which is pretty bonkers. God knows how big these cabinets must have been. Or if they have tiny little steering wheels on the cocktails. I need to see some photos of them. Come on! Interesting. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. This is so hard to control. Again, like, this is probably down to the fact that I'm using, you know, an analog stick instead of an actual steering wheel. Come on! Let's run it out. Let's run out the credit. Oh, look at this! Look at this! This is a good... Ah! Had a good little run there and there. There we go, run out the credit. So that's Sprint 8. Yeah. Those are the earliest Sprint games. Some of the earliest fixed screen racing games. Right, I've got a little running order that I'd like to go through here. So, we're going to switch things over to the Amiga briefly. So we're going to come out of MAME. And I'm just going to quickly find my... There it is. I'm still locked in there. Good stuff. Right, okay, so next up is Brands Hatch from 1988. So I'm just going to boot this up quickly. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a WHD load version of this. So we're going to have to deal with real-time loading. So let's just quickly lock that in. Cool. And eventually we'll get some images going on here. Interesting, it's not showing the actual game window there. Okay, we might have to do window capture on this one. Let's take that off. So display capture, fine. There it is. Right, okay, don't capture the cursor. Let's get this cropped. How do you do the cropping? There it is. Come to the front, please. I guess that'll do. Let's go like that. Okay, cool. Why is it not cropping? There it goes. There it goes. I need this at the front, please. Let's try and get it centered. Wow, I'm sure this is fun to watch. Transform. Fit the screen. Chomp that there. Okay. God. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Why is it not cropping correctly? Oh, the joys, the joys. Right, okay, let's try. No. I need you to crop, please. Transform. Surely there's a crop. Ah! God, this is such a pain. Oh, click. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, and it keeps doing this. Good enough. There you go. Brands Hatch. We can see it now. Okay, right. That'll do. That'll do. There's some nonsense in the background that you don't have to worry about. Although it is showing you activate Windows on screen. Okay, let's not have that there. Right. Oh, God, this is so awkward. Pocket Ellery, thanks for joining. I'm trying to sort out this cropping on this display. How's that? That'll do. That'll do. Okay, right, let's see if this works. One player, please. I don't need a trainer. Let's go. Hey, there we go. Okay. Why am I... Oh my god, it's up to accelerate. Ah! This is horrible. Ah, good old Amiga. Why didn't you put accelerate on the fire button? Thought you didn't need to try. Kokami, the boy. Oh, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. This is horrendous. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So this is Brands Hatch. This is an Amiga racing game. Very early days. As you can see, this is this is not real world accurate at all. Brands Hatch circuit does not look like this whatsoever. But whatever, right? We'll just use the Brands Hatch name. People recognise that. Well, he's finished his race. Good on him. Been making tunes. I've seen, man. I've seen. I have to say, this level of Brands Hatch is when I can't remember. Yeah, exactly. God, this is hard. Oh, why wouldn't you put accelerate on a fire button? Laps to go too. We might finish a race, lads. It's the Amiga. There's enough buttons. There's one at least. I will be watching it, buddy. But yeah, I haven't got around to it just yet. It's in the watch later. How is this going to progress? Oh, it will just let me progress. Okay. Whoa. Why would you put a little plane down there and like have it completely cordoned off? I wanna ram into that plane. Whoa. This is abysmal. Not one of the Amiga's finest games, let's put it that way. Ah! Does the fire button fly the plane? The fire button, I'm pressing the fire button, it's done nothing, mate. Mr. Trick there. Can't believe you'd tempt us. You'd put a plane on the bloody circuit and not let us interact with it in any way. Oh, good for you, mate. I'm glad you finished the race. I've still got 5 laps to go. You can still bump into him. Jesus, it gets quick when you go. You get a good going. Smash him. Ah! Oh, you can certainly get a good lick on. Come on. Come on. Oh. I want to at least see the next circuit before we move on. Cool. If it's going to let me. Oh dear. It will. Look at that. Ah. This is atrocious. Let's move on. Okay. Wow. Okay, what was next on my list? Rallycross Challenge. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Let's see if I can frame this well. Oh, we got the fake loading noises. Lovely stuff. Rallycross Challenge by Ultra Graphics. Yeah, converted airfields. What's it? Brooklands became an airfield, obviously, famously. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Yep, these are the icons, all right. I don't know why I need to see the icons. Can I just click through? Yep, I can. Cool. Please choose F1, one player. Yes, please. Keyboard or joystick? Joystick, please. What are the control methods? Please choose. Oh, left turn, right turn, up to accelerate. Absolutely not. Automatic fire braking. Fire to accelerate. That's the damn boy. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at these faces. Go. Okay. And we're off. Extremely slowly. And I've tumbled off the top. This is infinitely better already. Whoa! And I've exploded. Right, so I've saved the best lock screen racing games till the end of the stream. They're all arcade ones. Super Off-Road is definitely in the mix-up for sure. But I've definitely got some faves that I'd like to discuss as we get to them. Beep. It's got the lowering and raising walls, which is very Super Sprint. I ran into the pit lane and exploded. So I'd say that this is lacking speed, I've got to say. But control-wise, just so much better when you compare it to Brands Hatch. Wait. Oh, okay. Is that your lot? Pretty much by the looks of things. Let's see if I can actually win. Yeah, this doesn't have the intensity that you'd want from a racing game. Oh, smashed a hey, it's the Mega Driver Man, Project Phoenix Productions. Thanks for joining us, buddy. We are playing Rallycross Challenge for the Amiga, and it is slow, but a considerably more responsive video game than Brands Hatch, which we just played. I've got one more on the Amiga I want to show. I don't think I am winning a race in Rallycross Challenge anytime soon. But I'm glad we could show this on the old channel here. Yeah, Rallycross is an actual sport, if you're not familiar. Yeah, it is a mixture of tarmac and dirt racing. Um, I have seen some... No, I haven't seen some live Rallycross. I've seen some live Supermoto, which is very much the same thing, but for bikes. So yeah, good time. It is a functional out of 10. Absolutely. God. I can see myself getting into this, and I'm sure with the right hardware, I could certainly, yeah, I could certainly get into it. But yeah, that's Rallycross Challenge. Let's jump over to our last Amiga title for the evening. Just going to close that quickly. So next one is Super Grand Prix. This one's a bit wild. I'm looking forward to showing you this one. Right, okay. Can I frame that better? Just about. I know it's not a fixed screen racing game, but the one Amiga game I always remember playing in my youth was like Lotus Turbo, I think. Oh, the Lotus games. Some of the absolute best stuff on the Amiga. So, I guess we've got a mouse. Have we got multiple disciplines in this one? This is pretty cool. And we're away. And we're not away because I haven't mapped the joystick. Emulate port, joystick. Okay, we've got an accelerate. We've got fire button to accelerate. That's good. This is more like it, isn't it? Again, a little slow, but like there's some visual flair to it. We can go to Ed's Cafe. We can get tea or beer in the tent. It's that Codemasters quality, isn't it? You know, like it's just, it makes all the difference. Cody's knew how to make a game. Well, they've all finished, haven't they? Can we progress? Can we still progress? I feel like we could actually win a race here. Right. I'm just going to try the F1 again and just see if we can win. Wait. Nice crunchy audio, I've got to say. I love how it sounds like they're all exploding as they drive through an oil slick. Come on. Yes, we're in the lead. We can do this one, lads. Now, I'm not trying to say that, like, a game's worth is based on whether or not I can play it. But it certainly makes the experience a lot more enjoyable when I can get on with it. Look at that. We've won a race. And we've progressed to a new circuit. This is more like it. Wait! I bet those Honda and Dunlop licenses are completely legit and they actually paid someone to put those in the game. This is the Wild West of game development. They don't give a shit. Just put it in there. Who's gonna say anything? Oh, this is a lot harder, this circuit. I'm gonna have a hard time trying to overtake anyone here. Recently got a plugin called Amigo that emulates the Amiga's audio sampling, and it's so good. It makes everything crunchy and nice. Oh, that sounds amazing, man. The Amiga's sound chip is like high up there for me in regards to like retro audio. Lost. Well, I tell you what you should do is try some bikes. So it's the same setup with different vehicles, but these move a little quicker. So that's... Wait, so the other options are drag racers and, like, monster trucks, aren't they? Oh, we've... I think I might have to fail on purpose just so I can experience the other vehicles, because that sounds nuts. Absolutely. Surely the drag racers are just going to be too unwieldy to, like, navigate these tight little twisty circuits. God. Right, come on. They're enormous! Chaos! You see the parachutes keep coming out. How do you deploy the parachute? That's nuts. Oh, you press down. It gives you, like, almost like braking control. That's insane. Ah! What a game. We found a banger here. The noise. That is unwieldy, to say anything. Oh, that's so funny. Right, come on then. Oh, what the hell? Whoa, look at this. Um, there's a tank? A JCB, a dragster, Celica Special, cop car, go-kart. JCB it is! The chat's spoken. Oh my god, it's like a mashup of everything. The JCB is so slow. This is a banger. What a game. This is just a silly muckabout mode, isn't it? Like, you can just drive everything. Outstanding. 10 out of 10. We're not beating this tonight. The fact that it will let you continue to do the entire race. Oh, if you could play this multiplayer, you must be able to, surely. They've given you, like, equal heads-up display. But I guess, oh, there's only so many ports in the Amiga, right? I have to complete my laps! Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Outstanding video game. I bet you never thought you were going to watch this tonight. A man driving JCB incredibly slowly around a circuit. Game of the year every year. What a banger. So yeah, that's Super Grand Prix for the Amiga. That's the last Amiga fixed screen racer we're going to look at tonight. This is outstanding. Outstanding work. Do you know what? I think I've got to play as the tank. I've just got to know what it is, what it's like. Can you fire on the other players? That's what I want to know. You can, but you move just as slow. Beautiful. No notes. Incredible. What a game. What an absolute banger. Okay, let's move on, lads. Let's move on. As much as I could happily play this all evening, we've got a lot of games to cover. Okie dokie. Um, oh, hang about. It's not the last Amiga game of the evening. Let's see if this one will load. Let's see if this one will load. I don't know if we're going to get as much entertainment out of this, but people will pay £700 to buy a PS5 and have never raised the JCB very slowly. Makes me sick. Right, let me frame this better. Carnage! Oh, we got to map the old joystick. Bear with me a second. Oh, what a tune! One player. Sound on or off? Oh, I want sound. Cool, surely. Play. Play one, type in your name. There you go. Whoa! This is tiny! Look at these little guys! Well, I guess the orange things are mines then. So we've got vehicular combat in this one as well. Oh! Jesus. So down on the joystick drops mines. Up appears to activate a boost. Fire button to accelerate. And yeah, that's your setup. Good lord. This is a pokey little thing, isn't it? I mean, interesting use of space. They've certainly got a very detailed, intricate little track in here. But bloody hell, I think maybe it sacrifices playability a little bit too heavily. It's not bad, I've got to say. Like, there's a good sense of speed to it. Ugh. Can't have carnage without car. Geshgav! Cheers for joining us, mate. Appreciate it. We're playing, yeah, Carnage for the Amiga. This is the fourth and final Amiga fixed screen racer we're looking at tonight. We've just looked at Super Grand Prix, which might be the greatest game of all time. We've also looked at Brands Hatch, which might be one of the worst games of all time, and Radicross Challenge, which was alright. Yeah, this is very hard. Ah, that noise. So basically, as long as I boost almost instantly, I think I'm sorted now. There we go. Sod the rest of them. We're winning. I think. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we can see another circuit at least before we move on. Get out of it. This track has too many chicanes. Yep, yeah, I fully agree with you there. Wait. I've exploded. I'm going to explode again by the looks of things. Right. Oh, I've just missed it. Lovely. Good. Green guy is drunk at the wheel. Yeah, he's having a real hard time. Whoa. Got no boosts left. But I think I finished the race. Look at that. Progress. Oh, we've got a... how much cash do I have? 800. So I can do top speed. Cool. I'm sure that's exactly what I need is more top speed in a game that's already too difficult to control. Ah! Me ears. Whoa! The state of this track design. Well, they weren't wrong. There's plenty of carnage to be seen in the game Carnage. What is this? What is this circuit design? You have to go round to come back. Point to point. Jesus. That is very confusing. Yeah, the track doesn't loop. You have to go back on yourself. Oh, I can't get my head around that. Get out of the way, you git. That's what Destruction Derby was like before they worked out damaged cars. You don't know that there's no car damage. How can you tell on a sprite that small? Also, Scoblaw, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you checking out the stream, buddy. What a game. This isn't too bad, I've got to say. I'd say one of the better ones we've seen on the Amiga. But I don't think anything's matching Super Grand Prix tonight. That's just an absolutely insane piece of software. What a highlight. Oh, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Whoa. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. Screw you lot. I'm out of here. I'm enjoying the absolute nonsense of this. Uh-oh, here we go. Head-on collisions. I hope I'm winning. Whoa. Right. Please be the last lap. Let's at least see another circuit before we give up on this. Right, yep, we've done it. We've won. What do I want? I guess I want nitros. There we go. That'll do. Exit. Ah! Look at that sequence of back and forth. Oh, we got dirt on this track as well. Look at that. A little bit of interesting variety to this, I've got to say. But I don't think I want to be playing for this much longer, to be honest with you. Because it is doing my head in with the pokey little cars. I feel like you need a magnifying glass to play this game. Right, enough of that. That's Carnage. That is the last Amiga racing game of the evening. Right, let's turn that off. Good lord. Right, okay. SNES time. There's a couple on SNES I want to have a look at. Okay. Where's me emulator folder? There it is. Right. SNES. Let's get this up and running. Okay, file, load game, and Battlecross. Yeah, that's working. Cool. Okay. Let's get that visually available to you guys. Properties. Lovely stuff. Get that on screen. Oh, hang on. What's happened there? Tweak that a little bit. Get it centered. Lovely stuff. Right. This is Battlecross, a Japan exclusive. Good faces. Cat. Oh, he meowed as well. Excellent. 10 out of 10. Hijinks. It's Battlecross by Imagineer, released in 1994. Right. Yeah, there's a bunny girl. I'm going to need to make them all Yeah, sure. Oh, amazing. So that's easy. He's all shy and sheepish. Yeah, getting a little bit more difficult now. He's a little bit more assured of himself. Now he's feeling himself now. And then he's flipping you off as the hardest difficulty setting. Amazing. Okay, one race match. It is, Gav. 15 laps? Alright, let's do it. Oh, these are pokey little circuits. So it's a hoverbike racing game. Whoa. It's got a lot of character, I've got to say. Whoa. I think I needed it on the easiest difficulty setting because these guys are smoking me. It's a nice time though. It's nice and responsive. I think it's visually quite nice to look at. Some good pixel art. A load of nonsense happening at any given point. We got vehicular combat, which is always a good laugh. Don't know how you activate these. Oh, there we go. Whoa! I've done something to speed myself up exponentially. So left trigger is jump, and right trigger is fire. I think I won. Look at that. Lovely stuff. Yep, that's me. How dare you try to get on my cushions? Get drop-kicked, idiot. Okay, let's continue. Sure, can we pick a different circuit though? Yes, we can, of course. That looks interesting. Wait. I keep going to use the bloody analog stick and it's on the D-pad, this one. Yeah, there is a lot going on at any given point off track. The HUD at the top there looks like a barrel of laughs. I can't really focus on it too heavily. Because, yeah, that. But yeah, bonkers little game. Lots of character. I'm sure if you give it the time, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to like here. Good explosion noises as well. Nice bit crushed. Wait. I've hit the speed up, power up again. God, I'm blitzing him. Oh, I'm back in control now. I don't know if 15 laps is a little bit... I don't know. It feels like it wears a little bit thin when the races are this long and the tracks are this small. And we've won again. Yeah, Battlecross. Interesting. Interesting little game. I was enjoying my time with that. Almost as much going on off-track fishing, lighthouse, volcano, a fishman, alien guy. It's no JCB tank, but I respect the effort. You can't get that purity of just nonsense that we had with Super Grand Prix. Right. I've got one other SNES one I want to have a look at. I've never played this before, but it's been very interesting to me for a long time. It is Hanna-Barbera's Turbo Toons. Oh, good noise. The crossover everybody wanted. Racist boo boo. Well, let's see who we've got access to, because I don't know who we have access to. Oh, it's not even going to tell me their names. I don't know enough about... that's Top Cat. Is that the Pink Panther? That's Hong Kong Phooey. There's Yogi Bear. Who's that? I don't know who that is. It's not the Pink Panther, is it? Who is that? And then there's this guy. Snagglepuss. Snagglepuss, there we go. Hey, Billy Cupid, thanks for joining us, buddy. You guys know what the deal is. Well, I'm going to be Hong Kong Phooey because he's the #1 super guy. Right. There we go. Boing. Ranger Smith's Jellystone Park. Oh my god, look at this. Captain Caveman does the... Where am I? Oh, there I am. Whoa, this has... Oh! No, maybe not. How the hell do you control this? Is it... I can't suss out how this works. It's not just left and right to rotate the character. I think you've got to hold the direction that you want to be facing, basically. It also doesn't help that I've got a rain cloud above my head that I think is messing everything up. Wow, this controls like shit. Is it... I really don't understand how this controls. Oh. Everybody had a Barbera racing. Captain Caveman, what is going on? Okay, you do need to use a button to accelerate. Oh, I hate the way this controls. It sort of works, so yeah, you press... No, it's... I really can't quite suss out the turning with this. Wow. No, not a fan. Not a fan of the way that feels. Is there like an option screen where I can change that or see something? It does not seem to suggest so. Let me have another go. Is it based on... Right, no, so accelerate is a face button, jump is a face button. That's it. That's all there is to it. The actual character control, though... Yeah, I think it's based on... You press left to move left on screen. You press right to move right on screen. It's not rotating the character like Micro Machines or any other fixed screen racing game. Oh, that is a bad time. A shame, because visually I quite like it. Characters are well, you know, rendered. The circuits look kind of nice. There's a lot to them. But my word, it is horrendous to control. Ah! No, it's not the one, guys. This ain't it, Chief, as the kids say. Oh boy, rough going, that one. Okay, right. Before we move back into the world of MAME, I've got a bizarre one I'd like to show you. God knows how I discovered this. Right. Hopefully that just shows up on screen properly. Yes, it does. Good stuff. Volkswagen Lupo Cup. And it's only available in what I'm assuming is German? Yeah. Keyboard controls only. We can go to Nockenheim, Goldstone, Spa, Manco. If I remember correctly, it's up to accelerate and then just left and right to move the car. And what I really like about this one is it leaves like tyre marks on the circuit which stay there permanently. So you get a nice visual representation of a racing line. This was released in 2001. It is PC freeware, I think. And it still runs on like modern operating systems. Wow, we need a few more laps there. But you can only race Volkswagen Lupos. Of course you can. Right. I suppose we want to do the Volkswagen Lupo Cup, right? Play a few circuits. It's nice and easy to control. Very simple. Up to accelerate. Left and right to corner. I'm assuming down, yeah, brakes. I don't know what the little wrenches do. Maybe it's a lot of currency, maybe. Oh no, there's some money there. I have to see what happens between races. See if we can upgrade the vehicle. Looks nice enough. How did you hear about this one? I think I was literally just searching like forum threads for fixed screen racing games because I wanted to populate my Twitter thread. So we can repair. We can upgrade the Reifen. I can't upgrade the Beckschleugen. Can't upgrade the Bremsen. Let's go on to the next race. But yeah, it's a good little time. Nice little time waster. I would recommend it. Just something nice to have on the computer, kill some time with. Again, it's doing what I like. It's giving me a nice detailed lock screen circuit to look at. Good control. Nothing fancy, but it's just giving me the good brain juices. I think the races need to be a little bit longer. But yeah. Volkswagen Lupo Cup. Nice enough game. Let's continue. Let's upgrade the Butchleigen. No? Fair enough. Oh look, there's some really interesting art between races. There's a lot of detail to this. Oh. My rivals are getting a little faster than me now. I clearly needed to be upgrading my top speed. Good handling is only going to help me so much. There's a good time to be had here, I think. Cool game. Nice bit of PC freeware. Rightio. I think it's time to jump back over to MAME. Right, we're now going to run through the big heavy hitters of lock screen racing. And I'm going to do them in reverse order of how great I think they are. So here we go. Let's get MAME back open again. Right, is that visible for you guys? Lovely stuff, it is. Right, first things first. Rough Racer. This one doesn't control great under MAME, I've got to say, but it'll do. Sega System 24 powered board. This game is to be used only in Japan, which is good because that's where I currently am. So nothing to worry about there. Point ranking of Rough Racer. Alright, let's stick a credit in. Press the button. Okay, we can upgrade stuff. Let's put some money into that and that. Maybe some more tyre. Oh, go twice. There we go. Right. The commentator is a duck man. It's pretty cool. Japan only release, clearly, as you can see. But thankfully, it's alright. We're in Japan. And away we go. Again, this has analog steering, so it's a little twitchy on my analog stick. Whoa! Come back with my lead. How are you doing that boost? Oh, I've activated a boost. Final lap. There we go. Lovely high-res artwork. Big fan of the way this looks. We can level up again. Yeah, let's have a little nitro action. A few more of those. Let's have some of that. Cool. Uh-oh. Mr. Roller. Oh, look at this. Now, I did a video on this on the Sega Driven YouTube channel bloody ages ago, and I'm sure it has aged, like, terribly. But I just want to reiterate that I think this looks incredible. Like, it's one of my favourite looking lock screen racers. I think the pixel art is really nice. I'm sure it controls better with a proper analog steering wheel. But you can get used to it in emulation with the old controller there. Oh, I wasn't in first. It's alright, I made it to second. Let's do that. That'll do. We'll save some money for the next race. It's the road kids. Oh, we've gone into the snow now. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Come back. I would like to win. Yes. So yeah, the boosting allows you to, well, as Jen has rightfully said, yeet other cars. I'm getting in the groove of this now. Nice, we won. Congratulations. Cool. I think we can do a bit of both. There we go. Lovely. Let's continue. And I have the Milky Way advert song in there. The cars do look like, yeah, the red car and the blue car had a race. fully agreed. Whoa! Ow. None of that. Don't think we're winning this race. Oh, look at that! 2 in 1. Ah! No! Come back with my lead. No! Ah, there we go. Retired. But yeah, that's Rough Racer. That's a really weird, obscure Sega game. Japan only. But I really do like the artwork. The twitchy handling, you can get used to it. But yeah, it's not as refined as some of the games that we're going to look at. But yeah, interesting little game. Like I said, I did a video on it on the Sega Driven YouTube channel bloody ages ago. It's probably not very good. But yeah. That duck just got killed. Good presentation. I really like how weird it is. Right, next on the docket. Now, some people are not going to like where I've placed this in my rankings, but we're going to do it. What's the bloody guy's name? Ivan Iron Man Stewart. There he is. Super Off-Road. I like Super Off-Road. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know. It's a little difficult to handle. But this is a big one. I think a lot of people have fond memories of this one. Oh, you get to find out my birthday. November 19th, 1987. Britain. And away we go. So yeah, it's a little difficult to control. You do have limited use of boosting. And obviously the whole thing is, yeah, it's off-road racing in a sort of arena environment. Which means the cars are all jiggly and wobbly as they move over the various obstacles and bumps and hills. They're very well realised. I think the rendering of the cars is pretty good considering it's all 2D artwork. What is that noise? What is that supposed to be? Suppose an air horn? And it's a win. Ah, babes. It plays a little truncated version of the British National Anthem. Right. I guess I want top speed. Can do with some more nitros. And away we go. Whoa. You can tell this is more involved. I've started getting quiet because I'm really like concentrating. Hey! Ah, keep going. Come on. Meh. 3 nitros. Let's do it. Come on. I want to try and play these arcade ones now for like a credit each, so we'll see how far I can go in each. Okay, have a few of those. Let's go with that. Yeah, yeah. The music sounded very wonky there. Go, 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 get that money. I'm trying to remember if I ever saw this one in an arcade back in the day. I have a feeling I did. I've definitely seen pictures of the cabinet and recognised the sort of like 3 steering wheel setup. But I don't know if I'm confusing that with Super Sprint, because I think that had a very similar looking cabinet. Ah, come on, get around the corner. Oh, hello. Gotta get past that white truck. No! I've knackered it. Go! Second it is. Can we continue? Or is it an instant loss? Ah, there you go. Well, that's credit of Ivan Iron Man Stewart's Super Off-Road. Pretty iconic as far as lock screen racing games go. I think a lot of people remember that one. There is a sequel to it, and we're going to look at that next. And it goes by the name of Danny Sullivan's Indie Heat. Now, I have a lot of nostalgia for this game. The Amiga port in particular, I played that so much, man. Danny's Tips. So it's the same setup. You've got limited use of turbos, but you do need to pit in this one because you will run out of fuel as the race goes on. And that can be used to your advantage, because if other drivers are pitting, you can drive into them and knock them out of the pit lane so that they have to go around and do another lap. It's pretty cheeky. Where is his nose? But I really like the look of this one. Nice big wide view of the circuit. Really detailed pixel art. And very much the same sort of mechanics as Super Off-Road, but more of a traditional sort of F1 circuit style racing. Or Indy 500, whatever you want to call it. So let's stick a dread it in. Oh, look at that. I can be AC/DC style. Look at that. It's very difficult to select these drivers with a stick. You've got to be very gentle. I like this guy. He seems cool. Right. Prepare to race. And away we go. So I'm the red car. So yeah, I need to be using my boosts sparingly. So it said I need to pit there. So we'll come round now. But yeah, like I say, when people are pitting, you can drive off and shunt them, and it forces them to go and do another lap. So you can be a cheeky little fucker. I'm pitting. Away we go. Yellow seems to be the man to beat. We've got the same. It's me. S-Y. Amazing. I didn't know it was going to pronounce the symbol. Danny's choices. Always picks the best stuff. And away we go. Look at how, like, detailed these circuits are, man. Beautiful artwork in this game. Oh shit. Go, go, go. Ah, yellow's getting away. Ha. Oh no, I'm not going to win. I've announced it up in the second race. Oh, amazing how they captured your likeness. These after 2 of 15 races. It's me! Well, I'm level with Danny Sullivan there. But I didn't win the race, so I can't continue. Not allowed. But yeah, Indie Heat. Cool game. Cool game. I think I prefer it to Super Off-Road. I don't know why. I think I just prefer circuit racing over, like, off-road stuff. It's a lot of lads. Hall of Champions. But yeah, cool game. And like I say, the Amiga port is really, really good. Like, not a lot is lost from arcade to Amiga. Bit of resolution maybe, but it's still a very pretty game. Plays really well. Not as punishing as the arcade version. Right. We're going to go on to our next game. Right. Now we're getting into the big lads. So I'm going to do these in a weird order because I can't show you one of them before I give you the context of the other one. So first up, it's probably the best one. It's Super Sprint. But I can't show you another game before without showing you Super Sprint. You need to see Super Sprint first, okay? So this is such a good game. Like, top tier quality, this stuff. It's only slightly beaten by a different Sprint game, which we will play last. But yeah, this is one of the best. Like, you can't go wrong with this. This is everything about the previous Sprint games up to 11. You know, like, beautiful graphics, controls well. It's a proper circuit racer now. You know, you have a start finish straight, you have positioning, you know, you're racing for positions now instead of it being like the original Sprint games, which are very much you just drive with your allotted time and you put it under the credit if you want to drive longer. This is proper circuit racing now. So yeah, the big thing with this one is there is no brake. You basically Sprint 11. What's it? Yeah, you release the accelerator as you go into the corners, and it sends the car into a nice drift, and it feels so good. It is awesome. So you're just basically accelerating and not accelerating. There are some pickups and things on the track. You'll see wrenches, which can help repair you. There is points which can be used to spend in the in-between shop, in between races, if I remember correctly. But we'll get into it. We'll get into it. I'll stop talking about it and we'll just play the damn thing. Because, yeah, this is a banger. Okay. Again. Pedal to start race. And we're away. So yeah, I'm just releasing the gas as I go into the corners to send it into a nice drift. And, oh, it just feels so nice. It holds up so well. Ah, I've exploded. Shouldn't have gone for that wrench. But it's fine, I think we're still winning. Yeah, we won. Oh, you don't have a between race shop. I'm misremembering that. But yeah, it just feels so nice. There's the opening and closing doors. We saw Rallycross Challenge kind of rip that off with the lowering wall. Oh. Whoa! No, come back! No! I lost at the second race! But do not fret, we will see more sprint. Because, yeah, there's another one that I want to feature last because it is the improved version of Super Sprint, basically. It's a very slight, you know, modification. It's different tracks, basically. But they rock. So, yeah, you basically just get different track packs if you play Super Sprint or the later one, which we're going to get to. But I needed to show you this first because the next game riffs on Super Sprint, uses the same driving engine, but does things a little differently. So we're going to jump over to that now. Probably know what I'm going to go on about if you're familiar with lock screen races. It's Badlands. So this is Super Sprint, but what if it was set in a post-apocalyptic future and you can shoot the other cars? Yeah, it's bonkers. But a lot of fun. So yeah, let's stick a credit in. We'll play some Badlands. Waiting for the other player to join in. And away we go. This circuit layout, I'm pretty sure, is just the same one from the start of Super Sprint. But now I'm in like a little Mad Max style car and I can do the shooting. You'll hear a lot of the same sound effects and visual flair from Super Sprint, but now you've got, yeah, a bit more of an interesting look to it. This one has a shop. I want speed. And I want, I don't know, turbo. Let's go. The action's a lot like faster and intense in this one because I feel like it feels a little bit more zoomed in compared to Super Sprint. Okay, tires. Oh, we got volcanoes and shit in this one, look. Oh, and lowering spikes. And a gate. God damn. There's a lot going on here. Ah! No! No, I've exploded. He's going to win. Crap. Stuck on that volcano. No! Lost. But yeah, like I say, I had to give you the context of Super Sprint so that you could understand what Badlands was doing, basically. Because, yeah, it is very much just like, what if we made weird post-apocalyptic fantasy version of Super Sprint? Please have another game with volcanoes. Oh, Yeah, whatever, Ket. Hey, I'm the best driver. It has been 50 years since the nuclear disaster. The sport of sprint racing is now a ruthless battle between armed cars. These races take place on tracks built in the ruins of the dangerous nuclear zone known only as the Badlands. There we go. Cool game. A lot of fun. Right. It's time for the main event. The final sprint game. It's Championship Sprint. Well, I say the final sprint game. Neo Sprint is going to be happening soon. I'm very excited for that. So like I say, this is very much just sort of like a circuit pack almost for Super Sprint. But yeah, it's a proper sprint game, so it feels great. It's got the same handling as Super Sprint. It's just that now you've got more circuits to muck around on. So let's try and do better than I did with Super Sprint. Stick a credit in this and see if we can do any better. So you get the same first track, but all the other tracks kind of remixed or different. And away we go. Yeah, like I say, they riff on this track design for the first one of Badlands as well. So I guess that's what this circuit looks like in the post-apocalyptic future. Out of the way. Nice. God, I love this game. It just feels so good to play. Love the artwork. Oh, this circuit's so good. See the shortcut? Yes. It's actually quite difficult to thread that needle through the shortcut without like hitting that barricade. But worth doing. Ah, missed it. It's fine, we're in the lead. Final lap. Ah! Don't hit the barricade so much, Lewis! Cool. Cleared. Oh, this looks very tight and twisty. And they all got the upper on me. Oh, this one's got a cool jump that you can do, yeah. No, I would like to shortcut. Oh shit. I think we're in first. Not anymore. Come on. Final lap. Oh, he's done it. That felt good. Ah! Crap. No, not the tornado. Ah. Oh. Come on. This is a lot tighter, this circuit. Making more mistakes. Don't think we're winning this one, lads. No! Turned around. And again. Ah, there we go. It's a loss. It's your tornado. I wonder if the key to good racing games is including SimCity disasters. It's a tornado on track, surely call the race off. Absolutely not. This is arcade racing. The wilder the better, as we've experienced with Super Grand Prix. There you go. That is the final game I had on the docket for tonight. I'm going to call it there, I think. So that was a nice, yeah, 16 odd games I think we got through. Um, there is obviously a lot of cool lock screen racing games out there. We can probably revisit this concept another time because, yeah, I've got some others. If you want to check out my Twitter thread, I've got a very extensive and comprehensive Twitter thread with loads of fixed screen racing games on it. If you go over to twitter.com/Sonic, no, not Sonic Yoda, Kronkblats, Kronkblats. But I'm not really on Twitter much anymore. I haven't really transferred it over to anywhere else, but it's just on there for now. Um, yeah, uh, I'm on Blue Sky and Mastodon as Sonic Yoda. Please go and check out SegaDriven.com and my YouTube channel. I've got a new video that went up today. Got a new pack manufactured that went out on Monday, which is a cool little LCD Pac-Man clone that I covered. What else? I think that's it, really. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out and chatting and just keeping me company. It's always appreciated. It's nice to do this every now and again, and I hope everybody has a nice week and it all goes well for you. Um, but yeah, take care, guys. Have a good evening. Peace. We'll see each other next time.